Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 8 of Europa Universalis 4 as Muscovy. In the last video we actually managed to take out quite a few minor little nations. We took out Kiev, we took out somebody else that I don't even recall who it was, we took out a little bit of Palensk, we took out Yaroslavl, we took out a chunk of Crimea. So things are going relatively well. We've got a new technology we can take. Now, it is military. We are behind time, so let's do it. That now allows us to get cannons. Now, we're not going to go cannon crazy, but what we are going to do is we're going to get a cannon on each stack. I really dislike having odd-numbered stacks, but one cannon's good because that'll give you the first siege bonus against forts. We're just waiting for a few of our rebellions to fire, waiting for some of our cores to complete, and then we'll consider actually trying to take a chunk of land from Kazan. We also finished off Novgorod. They have been now wiped out completely. I could do with getting my admin tech up. What I'd really like to be able to do right now is to create some more states. So that we can get ourselves some more sailors. When do we get on next states? Level 8. It's going to be a while before we can do that. So yeah, getting a decent fleet is going to be problematic. That is, of course, unless we just go ahead and build the appropriate buildings, which would be Diplotech 6. So once we get the next Diplotech, we can probably do that. Royal marriage with Austria we'll take, because we did ally them in the last video. I'd love to be able to do this. We'll take the mission because it'll give us the CVs. But it's really not going to be an easy task. Again, Yugoslavian separatists, why haven't you popped yet? 7.8% chance. There it goes. Now give me a load of pop-ups so I can't actually click on my troops and move them in. So we've also started off our quantity ideas. So we've already got the extra 50% manpower and we've got the manpower recovery speed, I think. Let me just double check on that one. Yeah, manpower modifier and manpower recovery speed, both really good for us. Still got high liberty desire on the Great Horde. It is going down though. We have got a free diplomat, so let's just go ahead and try and top off relations. We may get them to be loyal. They've got a 9 stack, so they could be useful in the war against Kazan. And that is something that we do need to prepare for. There is a potential for Great Horde separatists, which is not too bad because we do actually have some troops down here anyway. A CB expiring against Crimea. It's only a Diplo install. We're not too bothered about that. Trying to avoid getting any more aggressive expansion over here for the time being because we've got a fair bit with Lithuania and the Ottomans. Taking Kazan will probably really tick the Ottomans off, but I'm not too bothered about that. Our 1 stack can probably beat Kazan's army, to be honest. Might as well recall you. You are still disloyal. 51% though. That is close. Can we fire this off yet? No, we cannot. That is unfortunate. I guess we're just going to have to wait a little bit. We don't have a second one of these, do we? What do we need? Own and control the core province with at least 30 development. We could do that. If we look at our capital, it should be the highest developed province. I've lost Muscovy, would you believe it or not? There it is. Yeah, you're only at 17. Novgorod's at 20. Wow. What is our highest developed province? Development. It's obviously only counting our... include territories. Yeah, Novgorod. So we're actually at 17. Are there any ones there that we could do that'd be a little bit better? 2 continents, humiliate a rival through a peace treaty. I guess we'll just have to consider trying to raise some development, but we're behind on techs at the moment, so I don't really want to spend any points doing that. I think we just get ready to go and attack Kazan at this point. They've got no alliances right now. Local trade power, local tax modifier. Well, we'll go for tax. Right, declare our war. Austria won't come in. That is fine. Now, we've got a mission to subjugate them. Obviously, we're not going to be able to do that because they're too big. But we'll do what we can. Let's march in over here and do something with this army. They do have a 17 stack. But I'm not really sure what they're going to be able to do with it. So we'll just try and siege out this side and get them trapped over there. They may try and sort of give me the slip and come around the other side. Which looks like that's exactly what they're trying to do. So we'll ignore their capital for now and just try and take out their army if we can. It's like I took a little bit of a wrong turn there. But yeah, the guys down here are already starting to siege out. So there's a fort there which is going to block our movement, unfortunately. So they're hiding behind this fort. So we need to go and try and take that fort out if we can. We also need to move around here to stop them coming around and giving us the slip. Yeah, I can't get to them here. So that's a little bit unfortunate. You're heading south, though. Yeah, as you can see, our allies are really doing a great job of helping out with this. So we won't be able to subjugate them, but we will be able to take a chunk of land from them, I would imagine. Occupied by the Great Horde. So you don't want to turn that land over to me for some reason. Do you have cores on it or something? You do. You consider it a core. Okay, fair enough. We will integrate the Great Horde at some point anyway, so that doesn't really matter. So the question is, what are you going to try and do with that stack? I don't know where they're going to try and go with it. I'm obviously blocked by the forts myself, so that's causing some problems. But if they're going to go down here and attempt to try and unsiege stuff, that gives me an opportunity to try and engage them. So we've done all of our coring. That's fine. Yeah, they're now moving south, but they're moving away from the protection of their own forts, which is good. This is what we want. We want them not to be hidden behind forts where we can't get at them. We'll take the money. Let's move down this way. We might be able to catch them. Looks like they're probably going to go for the Great Horde's capital here. Which will be great because it means they'll be sieging somewhere that has a fort, which means we will be the defender. So they're going to get the terrain and crossing penalties. Well, at least they should do, but apparently not in this situation. They're getting wrecked, even though they've got the... Yeah, they just got absolutely murdered there. So let's move back up in this direction. Still can't fire that off yet. Where did their army go? Did we just stat wipe their army? Or did I just miss where they went? I'm not too sure where they went. Anyway, 35% chance to grab this fort. Now up to a 49% chance. Let's just go ahead and split these guys up. Can't get into all of these provinces, unfortunately. Yeah, they're creating new troops. I've got a feeling they might have actually lost their entire army there. You're going to try and head them... No, you're not, apparently. You're just going to let them march straight past you. That's fine, though. You're locked, so we can meet you there. So, you still can't get into that one. That's fine. You're going to get stack wiped. You guys think you are moving down there. That'll probably cause you to stop, which it will. So, you guys move into there. Excellent. So that was a stack wipe. Yeah, they're going to be fully occupied in no time at all. There's only one fort left to go. Excellent. As soon as we've finished these sieges. I might take these guys back just in case we do have any rebellions fire off. I just don't want this guy to get anywhere, and I can't get at him because he's protected via this fort, which is annoying. He's still protected via that fort. They're getting wiped out, that's fine. Our leader is now a sinner, which is not good. Tolerance of the true faith goes down. I'm just going to wade in there. I know we're going to take extra attrition, but it'll speed the siege up with any luck. Having the extra cannon in there. Don't know if they've got any in there already. Yeah, we're the only one that's taken a cannon in there, so that'll increase the siege. Also looking at leaders, we're the only one with a siege leader, so it's definitely worth having that in there. There's really nothing that they can do now anyway, so they're kind of screwed on this one. Let's go ahead and get a couple more tax buildings. How much money are we making? 10 ducats a month. That's much healthier than what it was. Right, now you guys are screwed, so you get in there. You guys meet up over here. There we go. One province left to get now. And oddly enough, they're now willing to peace out. Which we will sort out soon enough. We want to see what we can take. Let's move you over there. Truce with Nogai has ended. That is fine. So let's just wait until we get that, which we have. Move you out. Right, let's pause things up so we can see what we do. Sue for peace. Now, we can't vassalize you. You're far too big. Can't even do it in a single war. So we are going to take some land. And I'm going to take all of the land that's not occupied by the Great Horde. Because I don't want to give them land if I can help it. Nogai, Ottomans, Lithuania, Kazan. If we go ahead and do that. We need to take as much as we can, ideally. 99% war score. 71% overextension, 96 aggressive expansion. Kazan we don't care about. Crimea we don't care about. Nogai we don't care about. Ottomans we kind of do. But we might be alright with Austria on our side. So we'll go ahead and do that. Now, I'm fully aware that I've just created some egregious border gore, but I did it for a very specific reason. I wanted to split them up, and I have done. I've chopped them into 3 pieces. That was the reason why I did it in that particular way. Because it makes it much harder for them to shuffle their armies around. It means when I declare war next time, it's a lot easier for me to just dive in and kill their army before they have a chance to move. So that's the reason I've just created some really egregious border gore there. Nobody has entered the coalition yet. Doesn't mean that they will not. We can take our Diplotech, which we should. We can also take an idea, which I think we will, because it's cheaper regiment costs. And now we should be able to, if we come over here to our coastal provinces, we should be able to... this is only a territory, not a state. I'm trying to work out where my actual, where this number comes from. Currently gaining 5 from provinces, 369. Let's go ahead and, yeah, let's go ahead and do these then. So what we want to do is we want to build docks. And then that'll increase the number of sailors we can get. I'm surprised we didn't get any from these, though. I'm not sure whether these count with them being territorial as opposed to... We've got a couple down here. Yeah, I'm not too sure whether they count with them being territorial as opposed to state provinces, so we'll have to see. What is this down here? This is a random little nation. That's Lithuania. Yeah, Lithuania's still having some problems down here. You guys, you're actually at war. You're attacking Poland. Interesting. Let's go ahead and build a spy network on you. We might have the opportunity here to grab some land. Certainly never seen Poland get this wrecked before in a game of EU4. Brittany seems to be not disappearing as fast as they usually do. France seems to be expanding. Recall our diplomat from Skov. Now then, do we still have the... this one, this one. We are now positive. We could try and integrate Skov. Let's go ahead and annex vassal. Get Skov integrated. Gives us then a border with the Livonian Order. If we decide we want to go ahead and give them a bit of a kicking later. Sweden's still a junior partner underneath Denmark. There is a rebellion. Not too sure which of you guys is going to get there first. Unfortunately, it looks like they're going to get manage to siege the province out one way or another, so that is fine. So we'll go ahead and do that. Again, we will eventually annex the Great Horde, so that's not too much of a problem. Yeah, Kazan are in trouble now because they're split to pieces, which is good. It's what we wanted. Muscovy is starting to blob out. Won't be too long before we'll be able to form Russia either, so that'll be quite nice. What else do we need to do? Rebellions we know about. Novgorodians are going to be the next ones, so let's go ahead and move up here somewhere so we can get ready to deal with that. And yeah, the integration is already on 10%, so that's going pretty quick. You've got a 4-stack. It's all infantry. So that is fine. I believe... Yep, we've got the room. We can take another 11 troops on if we wanted to. But we're trying to keep our costs down a little bit at the moment. We still need to recover some manpower. Now, have our sailors gone up? No, we're still building those docks. So hopefully we'll be able to get a bigger fleet. Because currently we can have 15 ships, but we've only got enough sailors for 5. With the royal marriage from Austria. Surprised they haven't called us into a war yet. The Great Horde, you know what? Let's just go in there and placate their rulers. Now they're going to be loyal, at least for a while. Because we could do with them. I mean, they have kind of been helping. That's why they didn't flip those provinces over to us. Lithuania are in bad shape here, really bad shape. Poland's in bad shape. Mazovia exists now. Venice doing okay down here in the Balkans, but not really over here in the sort of Venetia area. They're kind of getting screwed a little bit over there. Papal State's still around. The Knights. Are the Knights still around? The Knights are still around. The Knights are in Naxos. Naxos or Rhodes? Knights are in Rhodes. Naxos is just still Naxos. Okay, fine. Can we actually do any conversions here? No, not realistically. 208 months. Yeah, got some problems with religious unity. Right, let's pause up. Go to. That is up here as we expected. A bit further up than I expected. Again, we're not quite going to get here on time. No point me marching up with these guys. He's definitely not going to get there on time. But we will deal with them. Bit more separatism, but never mind. All the time, of course, the aggressive expansion is burning away. We still have a lot of it, but it is burning away. Mostly it's with Kazan, who we're not all that bothered about. Next rebellion is Permain separatists. So once we've dealt with these guys, we probably want to then go over there. It's only 80%. Do you know what? Let's just move you up ready for it. Just in case, and then we'll move this guy down. Right, you've dealt with that. Go and grab those guys before they manage to turn a fort on. Should be able to win that battle, even though we have taken the terrain penalty because it's woods. But got a pretty decent ruler, so should be able to wipe them out. Again, it's eating through manpower, which is the only negative bit about it, really. Could always do with a company or a company of, or an army of mercenary regiments, I should say, because obviously they don't affect manpower. But that is one of those things. Can we take the... Yeah, let's go ahead and do that and reduce everybody by 30%. So that'll help. That will help. And we managed to take that back. Fantastic. Okay, that's not too bad for another episode. Managed to... Oh, well, let's... First of all, let's get you somewhere where you're not going to take a ton of attrition. We can have the boyars lose some loyalty. We'll lose a ton of manpower, but we gain some prestige and some reduced development cost. Lose patriarchal authority. We'll just lose the prestige, I think. That'll be fine. So what we'll probably want to do next is... actually, before I forget, let's go ahead and get myself the claim on that. And that will probably be the next target. So we'll bring you guys down to there. And then hopefully on the next video, I will remember. Like I said, we are going to have to be a little bit careful about how we expand, because we will be getting a lot of aggressive expansion. But hopefully we'll be able to start moving to the east and eventually find Ming. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying EU4 as Muscovy. I'll see you on the next video. And until then, goodbye for now.